Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michael J. Bunch. I'm an author working on my first dark fantasy novel. So to start today's video off, I want to start with a side note. At the time of recording this, I am nearly 90% of the way through my first draft. So when you're watching this, I will likely be done with the first draft of my first book. And then my revisions, they'll probably begin in October of this year, which is 2024. And I expect them to last until halfway through next year. So, though I've never revised a book, I've done a lot of research and I feel that I have the adequate knowledge to do so. Now, today's video is not about revision, though I will likely have a whole section of videos dedicated to the revision process. I'd like to experience it firsthand before I do so. Today's video is about writing engaging dialogue. So if you're still with me, sit back and relax while we go over some kick-ass wordplay. So what creates good dialogue? Let's start by examining some quotes from famous authors on the subject. Ernest Hemingway once said, "When people talk, listen completely. Most people never listen." And this advice emphasizes the importance of paying attention to how people communicate in real life and using that as a basis for crafting authentic dialogue in your writing. Another insightful quote comes from Elmore Leonard. If it sounds like writing, I rewrite it. This highlights the need for dialogue to feel natural and conversational rather than stiff or overly formal. George R. Martin, known for his best-selling series A Song of Ice and Fire, offers his wisdom: dialogue should be the easiest part of writing a novel, and it should be the most fun. It's when your characters come alive and start talking to each other. This quote reminds us that dialogue is an opportunity to let our characters shine and express themselves in unique ways. Stephen King, a master of storytelling, shares his perspective on dialogue. The best dialogue is found, not made. You have to listen to your characters and let them speak for themselves. This advice encourages writers to trust their instincts and allow characters to guide the conversation rather than forcing words into their mouths. Now let's dive into 5 tips for writing engaging dialogue. Number 1, give each character a distinct voice. Ensure that your characters have unique speech patterns, vocabularies, and mannerisms that reflect their background, personality, and role in the story. This helps readers differentiate between characters and makes the dialogue more engaging. Number 2, use dialogue to reveal character. Let your characters' words expose their thoughts, feelings, and motivations. Dialogue should serve to develop characters and push the plot forward. By revealing character through dialogue, you create a more immersive and compelling story. Number 3, avoid excessive exposition. Don't use dialogue as a means to dump information on the reader. Instead, weave necessary information naturally into the conversation. Readers should learn about the world and the characters through the organic flow of dialogue, not through lengthy expositions. Number 4, employ subtext. Sometimes what characters don't say is just as important as what they do say. Utilize subtext to create tension and depth in your dialogue. Characters may have hidden agendas, unspoken desires, or conflicting emotions that can be conveyed through subtle hints and implications in their speech. Number 5, read your dialogue aloud. Reading your dialogue out loud can help you identify areas that sound unnatural or clunky. It's an excellent way to ensure your dialogue flows smoothly and sounds like genuine conversation. Pay attention to the rhythm, pacing, and cadence of your character's speech. In my own writing, I found that interweaving dialogue with description, alternating between characters to create a natural flow, and reading passages aloud have been the most effective techniques for crafting engaging dialogue. Description can help set the scene and provide context for the conversation, while alternating between characters keeps the dialogue dynamic and prevents it from feeling one-sided. Reading aloud allows you to catch any awkward phrasing or unnatural speech patterns. Another important aspect of writing engaging dialogue is to consider the purpose of each conversation. Every exchange should serve a function in the story, whether it's to reveal character, advance the plot, or provide important information. Avoid unnecessary small talk or filler dialogue that doesn't contribute to the overall narrative. It's also crucial to pay attention to the balance between dialogue and other elements of your story, such as action, description, and internal monologue. While dialogue is a powerful tool, it shouldn't dominate the entire narrative. Strive for a harmonious blend of these elements to create a well-rounded and immersive reading experience. Remember, dialogue is a powerful tool for bringing your characters to life and immersing your readers in the story. By following these tips, studying the works of skilled authors, and continually honing your craft, you could take your dialogue writing to the next level and create truly memorable and engaging conversations in your fiction. Well, that does it for today's video. If you found the information useful, please like and subscribe. Click the bell icon if you'd like to be notified anytime I post a video. If you'd like to join my mailing list or want to sign up to become a future ARC reader, I'll leave a link to my website in the description below. Thank you for watching, and happy writing.